Hello, people of the gaming universe. You're watching the Night Broadcasting Channel. I'm your host for another night, still using old footage from the Night Broadcasting Channel, previous footage, because I'm too lazy to record some new clips. Yay! Anyway, I don't really have that much news to talk about today, to be honest. I'm trying to think of anything, but it all goes to like old stuff, like I really don't know what to talk about today. Although today I'm also going to try to post another video, which is going to be an iPad gaming video. So that is both exciting, but to be honest, guys, I don't care if you watch it or not, just because it's a test video to see how it works out. So I'm going to post it anyway because I want to see how you guys would respond to iPad games. But it is a test video, which means it's probably going to be crappy compared to other videos because I'll edit, and even if it looks crappy, I'm going to leave it as is through editing like I would through a normal video. To be honest, when I was looking at it, by the way, it looked like it recorded like it was going to be a video that I probably won't post just because it was just too choppy. But I'm probably going to post, but I'm going to post it anyway. So it's just a little heads up that this video is more of a test video. So watch it at your own risk. It's not like one of my own, like one of my normal videos, which has um everything's just so clean and everything. So yeah, and I just wanted to give you guys that heads up that along with this video, it's going to be a video that is just more of a test video than anything else. Also, um so I've been doing some stuff on standard mod survival, and I just want to talk a little bit about it because I'm probably not going to get a chance to talk to it inside this series. But like in standard mod survival, the end goal is to kill both the Wither and the end boss, and both of which we're going to kill them trying to use as many mods as possible. So instead of using vanilla items, I'm going to try to use modded items. Sorry, I had to take a quick swig. So, for instance, like maybe I'll kill the Wither using a bow and a sword from Tinker's Construct, and maybe with the Ender Dragon, I'll probably use a jetpack to catch up with him and slay him in the air in his own domain. That would be pretty epic. But I also want to touch. But the whole point of this pack is so I can get used to mod packs and more common mods, because I do have trouble with mod packs in the past. I've been, and because of this, I'm so inexperienced with mods. So just messing with mods like Tinker's Construct, I don't know where to start. I don't know what you're supposed to start with, and I don't know how hard it is to get stuff done. Like, I recently just thought, oh, I just make a quarry. And I looked up the recipe and found out it requires something like diamond gears, which is 4 diamonds of itself, and you need a diamond pickaxe, which is another 3 diamonds. So and then you need gold, and you need iron, and you need lead. I think you need lead. I don't know. Regardless, it needs all this stuff, and I already know it's going to be a pain to get the stuff to fuel it. So I was just like, holy crap, this is more like an end game type of machine. So then, but the thing is, I wanted to use a quarry just because I can get endless resources, and it would be a good experience for me to learn how to build one in the first place. So this is just kind of like a little heads up of what's going on, because like of what's going to go on with the series, because even though killing the Ender Dragon and the Wither is the end goal, I'm not going to go immediately to it. I'm going to take my time and learn and try to get down to some of the mods. So I'm going to learn some more Tinker's Construct. I'm going to try to learn some more of the Open Blocks mod. I definitely want to get an ME system up and running before I even challenge the Wither or the Ender Dragon if possible. And that of itself is going to be a task. I've seen in some videos that people complain how much it's a pain. They'll take some of the process out of their videos just because it's so hard to make. So I have no idea what I'm going to get into when trying to create the ME system. So truthfully told, I'm a little frightened because of that. But I just want to let you guys know that that's what's going on and whatnot. And it's also going to help stall, because once I get out of this mod survival, I'm going to start a new mod survival. And when I start the new one, I'm hoping to have a new computer by then. I'm saving up for a computer. I think I've got like, I should at least have $300 by now. So hopefully I'm getting close to. So hopefully by the end of March, I'll have enough. I've saved enough to have a new computer. That's the hope. And when I get a new computer, hopefully mods will run a lot smoother, because like I said, it would be new, and that means I won't have an old computer that's full of unnecessary data that I can't get rid of because it's not my computer, to be honest, and whatnot. So, new computer should be exciting, should help me get some new stuff on. Maybe struggle for the first week because I'll probably have to figure out how to transfer like my recording software to it without having to rebuy it, because that would be a pain and whatnot. But yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a new computer. That's what I'm saving up for. Then I'm going to save up for a car, which should be a harder task. But anyway, also, guys, I'm going to make a Facebook page. I have a Facebook. I'm not putting a link down there just yet. Reason being, the Facebook page that I currently have, I feel gives off too much information on me, because in order to create a Facebook page for yourself, you've got to put in your real name and whatnot. I couldn't fool the system using my YouTube name, so I had to put my real name. And even though I'm able to hide the information, I have found ways that it could still be revealed that I can't control. So I'm making a separate Facebook page, because apparently you can make a page from your page. So I'm making a separate one that would be my official YouTube page, and I should have it set up by next week. Because I can't change like stuff that on my regular Facebook page that gives away my personal information. So my personal Facebook page would be for like my YouTube friends, be for like family and other friends that follow both my YouTube and my personal life, in a certain matter of speaking. So that would be what it'd be used for, and then I'm gonna have my official Facebook page probably set up before next Monday. So hopefully that would be set up. Now, I'm just letting you guys know I'm going to try to get active again on Facebook. I've had a Facebook since I started recording, but it's been like one of those things where it's just never been up there. But I'm also going to try some new stuff as well. So I'm trying to tweet more. I'm trying to get more sociable. I'm going to see if I can get more collaborations. I actually would like to talk to some people and see if I can start like a collaboration series eventually. Like, that's a thing. Like, I really want to start a collaboration series with someone. I'm not sure how that's going to work out because I have a tough recording time frame. So I might have to do something where it's a competition series. So like but I do want to start like a collaboration. So I'll have to talk to some of my friends and see if I can get some to agree with it, but we'll see what I can come up with. But I think that's pretty much the end of this Night Broadcasting channel. I pretty much told you everything that I've been planning throughout these weeks and whatnot. So hopefully, if you guys have any questions or comments, please leave in the comment section down below, and I can try to answer them as best as I can. And anyway, guys, you've been watching the Night Broadcasting channel. I'm your host for the night, wishing you guys all a wonderful day. Goodbye.